Hi, welcome to my first vlog. My plan is to do a weekly vlog of things that I do throughout the week. Not really interesting at the moment because all I do is work and just run, swim, cycle. My plan is in September to do a triathlon, just a sprint one. At the moment, I am still trying to basically learn everything. I can run and I can swim and I can cycle, but just not for long distances. I used to swim sort of before I went to school, so that was a couple of years ago, well, primary school age, whatever age that is. And then cycling, I've obviously done a bit of cycling, everyone has, but I haven't really cycled much recently. A couple of weeks ago I did do a 20k bike ride, but it took me almost 2 hours, so probably wasn't the best time, probably wasn't the best speed. And then with my running, I've been trying to run with Runner. I've been doing the New to Run plan. I have been trying to run for a couple of years now, but I've never actually been able to run a 5k, or if I have, it's kind of taken a bit long and there's been quite a few stops. I want to get to the point where I can run a 5k with no stops and obviously relatively fast. So at the moment, the next couple of weeks, that's what my vlogs will probably involve, just me getting faster and everything, along with a few other things in between. So just a bit of get to know me for any new subscribers, anyone that doesn't know me. My name is Holly, I'm 26 and I'm based in Devon. I work for an advertising agency. I kind of primarily focus more on influencers. I've been working in an influencer agency role for about 3 years now. So I've been working with loads of different kind of brands, loads of big named influencers, and I do really love it. I live in a flat with my boyfriend, and I think that's about it. My plan for this week, I'm going camping over the weekend with some friends. We're going to North Devon. It's actually my first time camping with some friends, which I didn't realise until yesterday. I used to go camping with my parents when I was younger and my brother. We used to go south of France every year, but I haven't actually done camping with friends. So I'm really excited for that. My boyfriend bought a van back in January, just a little caddy. He's recently put a bed in it. We bought a mattress and we bought loads of camping stuff. So we're really excited for that. I don't know how chatty these are going to be. I'm not very good with talking to the camera, so we'll see. But yeah, hopefully these go well and people enjoy them, and obviously I get new followers. And then hopefully as summer comes and I get a bit more busy, my vlogs will probably be a bit more interesting, but we'll see. This girl that I follow on Instagram and TikTok and everything, she mentioned about reading a Kindle whilst walking. I think her name is like Molly Ann, and I've done it a few times and honestly it's so great. So on my walk in the sun with my Kindle, and it's great. It's a great way to kind of have it stack. So doing two things at once, reading my book and going for a walk. so I've just come back from swimming, hence the kind of crazy wavy hair, and I just feel like I really need to do some more practicing. I feel like my breathing isn't that good. I think this is like one thing that I've noticed a lot with my running, that I get out of breath a lot, but maybe it's just because I'm not really good with kind of knowing how to breathe, if that makes sense. Like, you know, obviously I can breathe, but I think it's just knowing when to breathe, things like that. I'm still struggling with kind of doing any more than like 2 laps in a row. I feel like I'm stopping quite a bit. My break is probably like for like a good minute or so before I can kind of catch my breath and go again. I've googled how to swim for beginners. Obviously I'm not a beginner swimmer, I used to swim all the time, but I feel like I'm kind of starting from scratch. But any of the swim plans I find, even when they're for beginners, they're still going at like, you know, 1,000 meters, and the speed is like 2 minutes per 100. I don't know how to actually, like, the actual phrasing for that. I'm around 4 at the moment, so it's not like incredibly slow, but obviously I want to be faster, and the triathlon that I'm doing in September is a sprint triathlon, which is, I believe it's 700 meters, which is fine. I can do 700 meters, but I can't do the 700 meters straight without stopping. My thing is, obviously there's not going to be lanes, there's not going to be a side, there's not going to be a wall. If I want to stop, I'm kind of just going to have to sort of float there and just hope for the best. But obviously it's just going to probably be really annoying for, well, myself, but also other swimmers to just have to dodge me. So yeah, it feels like my swimming is kind of going to take a bit longer than expected. The swimming centre that I go to actually do swimming lessons for adults. I think there's £60 for one lesson, and there's like different stages, so there's like advanced swimmer, new swimmer, basics. So I feel like I kind of need to meet up with a trainer and like see what to do, because I feel like I'm a relatively strong swimmer, but I just want to be stronger. I see a lot of people on my Instagram and my TikTok and that obviously are really fast and they're really good, and I just want to get to that point. So yeah, I feel like over the next couple of weeks that's going to be one of my things to focus on. I'm really keen to do this triathlon. I haven't actually signed up for anything yet, but we will see. We'll see how things go. So I'm going camping this weekend, well actually tomorrow, and I realised I haven't actually got any bikini bottoms. Well, I kind of do, but they just don't fit right, and they're not really the style that I want, and they're quite old. So I thought that I will pop to Tesco, because I know that they've got quite a few nice bikinis at the moment. So I'm going to pop to Tesco and have a look at what they've got, because they're quite cheap as well. I think, like, I've had a look on the website, they're only like £8 for a pair of bottoms, so I thought that'd be quite a good idea. So Tesco's actually got quite a bit of stuff. This is the bikinis. There's quite a lot of colours, which is really exciting. I just don't know where to begin. I want loads.